I think I have to stay here because if I don't stay here, I might not be able to do it. I know right now Facebook is building my audience. Hello, hello, hello. I look like I'm naked. Should probably hold this out a little bit so people don't think I'm naked. Hello, hello, hello. Hello, hello, hello. Hi, Juanita. How are you? Good morning, guys. I am in the Dominican Republic. You might be able to see a little bit of the mansion that we're staying in. Hey, Christine. Make sure you share this video. Share this to your page. This is going to be an impromptu. Hey, Nikisha. I'm live from the Dominican Republic. Hey, Shawnee. How are you? Hello. I'm live from the Dominican Republic. I wanted to go live this morning. You can probably see a little bit of the mansion that we're staying in behind me. But I wanted to go live this morning because I'm a little pissed off. Okay, so you guys know when I do Facebook Lives, my Facebook Lives are all about my confessions as a profitable business owner. I am not naked. I'm in my bathing suit because we're going to the pool after we go down and walk by the beach and drink some coffee because the breeze is like thebomb.com. So I'm here with some clients in the Dominican Republic hosting the Master's Retreat. And so my Master's Retreat is for my clients that have worked with me for 3 years or more. Okay? That's not why I'm pissed off. I'm pissed off because I get frustrated by people, and some of you who are watching are entrepreneurs. If you're not an entrepreneur, you don't have your own business, I need you to share this video right now to your page so that entrepreneurs can watch this later if they're not watching it now. And I'm frustrated and I'm pissed off. And I don't like to be in this space, by the way, but sometimes I think it has to happen so that I can get you out of your way. So when you are living beneath what is right for you, when you are living at a level that does not allow you to experience the best that God has to offer you. Good morning, good morning. Hi, Pamela. Hi, Nanette. Hi, Michelle. Hi, Octavia. I need to start doing my Facebook Lives early in the morning. I got some folks hanging out with me. So we are live from the Dominican Republic. Let me see if I can go outside and maybe you can see the pool. Can you see the pool down there? This is our mansion in the Dominican Republic. And we are just hanging out and having a good time. So as you guys continue to join me, please share this to your page. If you know an entrepreneur that is not where they want to be, they do not have a business that serves them fully, they are not making money entirely doing what they love, if they are struggling with the feast or famine syndrome that occurs in business where they have more lows than they have highs, if you know people who have cried on your shoulder, complained to you, talked about getting a job, maybe this isn't for them, I want you to share this to your page, okay? And the reason I want you to share this to your page, good morning, Jennifer, how are you? The reason I wanted you to share this to your page is because when I get pissed off, I drop science. And so this morning, I didn't wake up pissed off, but I was doing my goal setting. First thing in the morning, very first thing I do is I write all of my goals down. Every single day I write my goals down. I'm teaching already, and if you don't have a pen and a pencil out, you're going to miss some of the nuggets that I have to share with you. So first thing I do in the morning is I write down my goals after I, pray and thank God for being here. And then I go through a set of visualization exercises. I see what I want before I have it, because that is what gives God permission to bring it to me. So I love how Emerson says it. Emerson says, once you decide, all of the universe will rearrange itself to give you what you decided. So once you stand firm, flat-footed in a decision to have, to be, do, and have anything that you want, God is going to work it out for you. His universe is designed to send you what you ask him for. It's like pulling up to the drive-through window. And it's like once you get there, ordering what you want and having, when you get to the window and you pay, everything that you want be in the bag. That's what happens when you decide. So this morning, I want to talk to you from the beautiful Dominican Republic. Let me show y'all the pool again. I have to stay in the house because we know the Wi-Fi works in the house, and if I go outside, I might lose you. But so if you have ever in your business avoided an opportunity because you couldn't afford it, I want you to put yes in the comments. If you've ever not done something that you know will take your business forward, that will position you to experience next level living, growing, building in your business, I want you to hit yes in the comments. It's okay. This is a safe space, because what I'm going to give you this morning is some insight on what to do when that happens and how to prevent yourself from missing opportunities, right? I believe it was Abraham Lincoln who said that people often miss opportunity. Maybe it was Benjamin Franklin, because Benjamin Franklin said a lot. I think maybe it was Benjamin Franklin. People will miss opportunity because it's disguised as work, and you might miss an opportunity because it's disguised at work. So if you've ever said, I can't afford that, even those of you who are working people that don't have an entrepreneurial bone in your body, if you have ever said you can't afford that, I'm going to burst your bubble this morning because I'm a little frustrated and a little pissed off. Hi, Andrea. Hi, Shane. So we're talking about the fact that as a profitable business owner, I come here and I like to make confessions. I like to keep it real with you because I think that there are a lot of people out there who want to lead you to believe that you can go to bed a blunder and wake up a wonder when it comes to building a business. That is not true. I'm 9 years into my journey and I struggled for the very first few years. Today, I enjoy a very profitable business. I enjoy the ability to be in the Dominican Republic with my clients. Here's a couple of them down here. Maybe y'all can see them. With some of my clients, we're in a mansion in the Dominican Republic that I paid for them to come and hang out with me because they've been my clients for 3+ years. But it wasn't always that way. But it was because I made some different decisions and started to do things differently. Hi, Pedro. I'm happy you're here. Oh, hey, Dana. I'm happy you're here. Share this to your page. If you haven't done so yet, do me a favor and share this to your page, because I want to talk about why you don't have what you want and how you have to shift your mindset and your come from in order to begin to access it. So here's what I know. I know, and I want you, because somebody put this in the comments for me, we can afford anything we want. Someone put that in the comments. We can afford anything we want. We can afford anything we want. Now, some of y'all are giving me that, what you talking about, Willis, right, already, right? Because you're like, no, I can't. I'm looking at my bank account and there's just not enough money there for me to do the things that I want to do. But I promise you, you can afford anything that you want. So here's the thing. When you have chosen not to afford something, it's because of one of two reasons. Number one, the person who is presenting you with the opportunity to afford something has not demonstrated to you the real value and why you need it. So that's not on you. That's on them. The second reason, this is the one that hems you up. The second reason why you don't get access to what you want and you tell yourself you can't afford something and therefore you don't get it is because you are allowing fear to run your life or run your business. Okay? Because I promise you, I remember having a conversation. I was having a sales conversation a few years ago. Good morning, Kevin. I was having a sales conversation a few years ago with a young lady who wanted to come to one of my events. You guys know I hold live events. I have one coming up this October. I'll talk about that in a second. And she really wanted to be there. But when we got to the point in the conversation where we started talking about her making a shift and getting access to what she wants, she was very clear that attending this event with me would give her access to what she wanted. But then she said, when we talked about the investment, Takesha's sister is in the Dominican Republic right now. And so we talked about her getting access to what she wanted, and we talked about the investment to be able to get there. And she said, I can't afford it. And so I asked her a question. I said, let me ask you a question. If a TV in your home breaks, I'm walking into the living room now. You can see in the background. If a TV in your home breaks, will you replace it And let's say that TV, and the event we were talking about had a ticket price of $497, so $500 to come and learn from me. And if you know anything about my events, I teach you the whole system, so that when you leave, all you have to do is implement, and you can begin making money right away. So you can begin getting a return on your investment right away. Because if you make investments, you will get a return. Somebody put that in the comments for me. If you make an investment, you will get a return. See, we're not talking about a television where the last time I turned the TV on, which was last night, because we were watching Billions in the Dominican Republic. I turned the TV on. Did anybody notice $500 popping out of the TV last night? Yeah, so I have yet to be able to turn on the TV and have money pop out of it. But if you're in business, you have an opportunity to position yourself to get to what you don't know. Oh, what just happened? Oh, I didn't mean to do that, but hold on. Okay, so I didn't mean to do that. I'm getting excited over here, and I'm hitting buttons, and now y'all seeing tables and whatnot. So if you have told yourself that you can't afford anything, here's the thing. It's a self-fulfilling prophecy, and you won't be able to afford it. But I want you to just consider, if you have children, put yes in the chat. If you have children. And I want you to imagine that someone has abducted your children. And I know I'm wrong for giving you this example, but I need to make my point, right? So I want you to imagine that someone has abducted your children. And I want you to imagine that they just called you with a ransom demand. And they said that in order to get your bad behind, get on your nerves, eating all your food, don't clean their bedroom up, children back, you need to give them $50,000. How many of you would find $50,000? Every single one of you would find $50,000. So if you're ever presented with an opportunity that is going to enhance you, make you better, position you to get access to what it is that you want, what you have been desiring, you need to stop closing off your mind. Because what you're doing, I wish I wasn't holding this right now so I can demonstrate for you what you're doing. But what you're actually doing is you are cutting off the possibility to experience the best that life has to give you when you're presented with an opportunity that you know is going to take you to the next level. You're allowing fear to show up and fear to keep you from getting access to what it is that you want. Because your ego would rather that you believe that where you are in this moment is your safe place. They'd rather you believe that being broke, not being able to have more than enough, not being able to do the extra things that you want to be able to do is better for you. But that is a bold-faced lie. That is not the truth, right? And anybody who tells you that is a liar, and their breath stinks, and you should not listen to anything that they have to say. But it will not change until you make a decision. Someone put decision in the chat for me. For what, I don't care what it is. Until you decide that you are worth it. So if you are saying that you can't afford something, it's because you do not believe you deserve it. You do not believe you deserve that thing, whatever it is. So some of you want to have six-figure businesses. If you want to have a six-figure business, somebody put, I want a six-figure business. See you later, Dakisha. Somebody put, I want to have a six-figure business in the comments. If you want to have a six-figure business, and it could be $100,000, it could be $300,000, because they're a liar, Andrea. Liars' breath stink. I know, that's crazy. But if you want to have a six-figure business, put that in the comments for me. You want to generate six figures, right? Put that in the comments for me. And what you need to do, I see Arena has put that in there. Hi, Tawanda. Thanks for joining us. Nakisha, listen, if you want to have a six-figure business, you have got to make a decision. You have to stand firm. Michelle says, I want a six-figure business. And you can have a six-figure business. The reason Dana wants a six-figure business, the reason you don't have a six-figure business is because you haven't decided and you have told yourself that you don't deserve it. You have to tell yourself that you deserve it, that you are worthy. Listen, I know when I first started my business I struggled, and I struggled mostly because of my understanding of my value in the marketplace. I didn't realize the importance of me believing in what it is I bring to the table. I know that's right, Andrea. Listen, however you get it, it comes when you believe that you deserve it. And I'm not talking about you say I deserve it and you don't feel it. I'm talking about feeling it to the pit of your stomach, feeling it in your heart, right? Because if you don't have a six-figure business or earn a six-figure salary, it's because there's a mindset problem. There's something in your mindset that is leading you to believe that where you are right now is okay, but it is not okay. Listen, the God that I serve said that he sent his son that I might have life and have it to the full or more abundantly. And that abundance, can I just keep it real with you, is designed to give me access to everything I want, and not just material things. Please hear me. I'm talking about having access to more money so that you can give to more causes, so that you can help more people to get access to what they want. But it is going to be very challenging for those of you who want to change the world. It will be challenging to change the world if you don't have money. Money is literally just an energy. That is it. And not having money is not the problem. Not having money is the symptom of another problem, of a mindset problem. So if you keep telling yourself, I can't afford that, you will never afford that. What you need to start doing is realizing what's possible for you and shifting your mindset. Start by writing down some goals. I started our time together today saying that the first thing I do in the morning after I pray and I thank God is I write down my goals. Write down some goals. What are some of the things that you want? Be as specific as you possibly can. Just like you don't go to any drive-through window and just say, can I have a sandwich? Right? Be specific. What is it that you want? And be unafraid to discuss what the number needs to be financially. Like, I've worked with thousands of entrepreneurs and small business owners, and many of them say, I just want to have a thriving business. Well, what does that mean? Because thriving means something different to everybody, right? Do you need to generate $10,000 a month, $20,000 a month, $30,000 a month, $50,000 a month, $80,000 a month? You got to be really, really clear what you need in order to live at the level that you deserve to live at because of whose you are. You are a child of the Most High. And I don't care whether you are a Christian, a Muslim, or I don't care what your religious affiliation is. You are a product. You are born through the creator of this abundant, amazing universe in which we all get to live, move, and have our being. And that entitles you to much more than you are settling for right now. And so unless you solve the I can't afford that problem by shifting this, because, what holds you back are the 6 inches in between your ears. Unless you make a change and start thinking something different, you won't be able to afford anything. And trust me, here's what you can't afford. You can't afford to have a purpose on this earth and not fulfill it. You can't afford to have lives that you're supposed to change but be unable to get to them because you don't have the resources to be able to do so. That's what you can't afford. You can't afford to get to your last day on this earth and stand before the Lord who gave you a purpose to fulfill, and you didn't fulfill it because you didn't have the resources that you needed to do so. That's what you can't afford. You can afford anything you want to afford, but you have got to believe it. Okay? You have got to believe it, and you need to decide that so Arena, you need to decide that I will generate $30,000 a month and position yourself to be able to do so. Once you decide, catch this. Somebody put this in the comments for me, because this is the key. The decision is your job, but the how is God's job. Somebody put that in the comments for me. The decision is your job, but the how is God's job. The decision is your job, but the how is God's job. The decision is your job, but the how is God's job. So when you guys are saying you can't afford it, it's because you are trying to be both you and God in the situation. When all you need to do is stand firmly and understand that whatever it is that you want is for your highest good. It's going to help you to get to where it is you want to be next. And trust that God is going to work it out for you. Listen, it's going to take faith. It is going to be impossible to get access to what you have decided that you wanted if you have to be in control of how to make it happen. The decision is your job. So deciding that I want whatever it is you want to afford, but that how is God's job. If you have not shared this to your page, do me a favor right now and share this to your page. Because I want everybody who can get access to this message to get access to this message. And you guys know people that I don't know, that I probably should know, that need to get access to this because they are not experiencing all that they want in their lives, all that they desire in their businesses, because they are hemmed up in the mind. They're hemmed up in the brain. They're making decisions and then trying to figure out how to enact those decisions instead of allowing God to do his job. Good morning, Yvonne. Thank you for coming. I'm just here in the Dominican Republic in a little mansion with some of my clients hanging out. I've got my bathing suit on. I'm not naked. Y'all probably thought I was naked, but I'm not. We're going to get ready to go to the beach in a few minutes. But I was really upset and pissed off because I was having a conversation with someone who told me that they couldn't afford it. And it just sent me into a tirade. Y'all know me, Confessions of a Profitable Business Owner. I'm going to always keep it real with you because I want you to shift. I want you to change. I believe that what God has made possible for me is possible for all of you. He is no respecter of persons. And trust me, I put my panties on one leg at a time just like y'all. Except for the men, because I'm really hoping you're not wearing panties. But if you are, that's your business. I don't need to know nothing about that. But you have got to make a mindset shift, and you've got to stop trying to do God's job for him. The decision is yours. So whatever it is that you want. So if you are in business and you need access to a coach or mentor such as myself, and you learn what the investment would be to work with a coach or mentor such as myself, and you immediately tell yourself you can't afford that, what you're basically saying is God can't afford that. Did anybody catch that? Right? So when you say I can't, you're really saying God can't. And you and I both know that God is infinite and abundant and he can afford anything. So instead of cutting yourself off and missing an opportunity, why not decide that that is what you want and allow God to do his job to bring it to you? So a lot of the work that I do is really about helping entrepreneurs and business owners shift their mindset, shift the way that they think so that they can leverage business building systems in order to get to a different place in their business. But you'll never get to that different place in your business if you are not operating with a mindset that believes that it is possible for you. Good morning, Corey. Good morning, Amy. Thanks for joining us. If you haven't already shared this to your page, share this to your page, because we want for everybody to be able to hear this message that I shared this morning. Hi, Maura. I miss you so much, Maura. We want everybody to be able to hear this message. And if you know entrepreneurs that are on the journey and struggling, you want to make sure you share this to your page and maybe even tag them in this video so that they get the message, because it won't change until you change your mind. So I'm talking about the fact that if you have a money problem, it's really a symptom of something else. It's not a money problem because there is no lack of money. There is no lack of money. I mean, how else can you describe the fact that, I can't remember which basketball player my honey was talking about, just got the highest contract in the NBA ever, like $200 and some million. Right? How else can you explain that? There is no lack of money. You don't have the money you want because you haven't made a decision. You're not standing firm. You're not understanding the value of investment and the opportunities that are presented to you. In order for you to get to a place that you are not yet, you're going to need to get access to education. Steph Curry. Thanks, Nikisha, because I couldn't remember who it was. But in order for you to get to a different place, you're going to have to get access to education, to tools and resources to get there. Because if you could do it by yourself, catch this, it would already be done. But since it's not done, it's because you clearly need help to get there, right? The only way you're going to get there is if you get out of your own way and you allow God to do his job. That's the only way it's going to happen, right? So, if the next time you feel like you can't afford something, I want you to stop yourself. I want you to create a pattern interrupt and say stop. And I want you to reframe it immediately. Reframe it immediately. Say, you know what? If I decide that this is something I want to afford, I can afford it. Someone put that in the comments for me. If I decide that this is something I want to afford, I will afford it. I can afford it. It is available to me. Did you catch that? I don't know how long I've been talking to y'all, but I'm hoping that what I just shared with you, I'm trying to get our lighting right. I'm hoping that what I just shared with you added some value. If it added value and you feel like you can go through this Take Action Tuesday, standing a little bit taller, believe in yourself a little bit more, will you do me a favor and say, yes, Darnyelle, that was good? Would you put that in the comments for me? Because see, I don't mind doing a Facebook Live, but if I'm going to do it, I need to know that it's reaching somebody. Somebody's getting some value from what it is that I have to share, because my time is just as valuable as yours. And if you're going to listen to me, I want to make sure that I'm giving you something you can feel. I want to make sure that I invoke you and I give you something you can feel. So I didn't say this at the beginning, but there are so many people on here that I don't know who you are. So I just want to quickly tell you a little bit about me. So I am Darnyelle A. Jervey. Last name seem to be changing. And I'm the CEO of Incredible One Enterprises, where we grow businesses, period. We help entrepreneurs and small business owners connect messaging and marketing to sales and profitability so that they can grow their business and, more importantly, experience financial and spiritual abundance in their life because of their business. If you know anybody that is an entrepreneur that is struggling, that's not making the kind of money that they need to be making, then they should probably holla at your girl. They can go to my website. Somebody put incredibleoneenterprises.com in the chat for me. Incredible, the one is spelled out, enterprises.com in the chat. They can go check me out online. I work with entrepreneurs and small business owners who want to experience growth, and our clients will grow from 50 to 600% in 12 months or less. So I'm really serious about business. I'm really serious about helping people to get access to the things that they want so that they can profitably impact the world. And I want to show you that you can have access to whatever it is that you want. If you have your own business, whether full-time or part-time, it is designed to help you to be able to profitably impact the world. Profit is how we keep scoring business. And if you don't have any profit, you don't have a business. But I would love for that to change for you. And the way that we can get our conversation started is by you going and requesting my free audio CD. That'll get you into our community. That'll have a member from my team give you a call, and we can talk to you and we can learn a little bit about where you are and see what we might have that can help you to get access to what you want instead. This upcoming October, I am hosting a live event. If you are an entrepreneur who aspires to do your own events and you want to learn how to make more following an event than most do all year, then you want to check out Profitable Event Secrets Live. And the reason why I'm telling you this, because this doesn't really have anything to do with my rant this morning, but I'm telling you this because today is the last day for my early bird savings where you can save $300. And you can also get a 3 payment option. Today is the last day for that. So if you have ever held an event and when the event was over, you didn't make as much money as you thought you should have made, you need to clear your calendar for October the 12th through the 14th and join me in Claymont, Delaware for Profitable Event Secrets. Over 3 days, I'm going to be teaching you how to make your very next event your most profitable event yet. And I'm going to give you access to the formula that I've perfected, so that you can then, from here on out, use this formula to be able to consistently print money whenever you want. I mean, could you get excited about being a money printer? Whenever you want, like whenever you want, being able to print money. Like, we're building a new house and we have to make a deposit, right? And I can print the money because I'm an entrepreneur and I learned a skill set that will help me to be able to create money whenever I want it, because money is just an energy. And remember, a lack of money is not a money problem. A lack of money is a symptom of another problem. Because if you are in business, you have the skills to be able to change your situation whenever you want. So in October, I will be holding a 3-day event all about events, but you don't have to learn how to do 3-day events. You can learn any kind of events. I believe that there are 7 different types of events that are profitable, that you can leverage my formula and make more money following that event than most people do in a year. Right? And so I've perfected this and I'm going to be teaching it. Someone put Incredible Factor Events in the comments. I invite you to go and check out that page, incrediblefactorevents.com. And if you go there, I did a preview training to tell you what I'm going to be teaching at this 3-day event. And if you hold events or aspire to hold events, you need to learn how to do this. So here's an opportunity. I started out talking about why you can't afford or what to do when you can't afford something. This is one of those things where you might say, I can't afford it when you look at the investment. But the truth is you can't afford not to, because I will teach you in 3 days how to turn around and generate as little as $25,000, as much as $1 million following that event. So what are we talking about? We're talking about an investment that will yield an immediate return. And whenever you're presented with opportunities to yield an immediate return, you need to think about this kind of stuff. And if you've never experienced me before, go check me out. See if I'm the real deal. I am. See if I know what I'm talking about. I do. See if I know how to grow a business. I do. Right? So I just want you to consider the possibility that you've been watching me this morning because you're ready for something different. You're ready to go to the next level. You're ready to finally have a multiple 6 or 7 figure business. And if you are, then I would love to be the vessel that helps you to get access to that. I would love to show you how you can get access to everything that you want so that you don't have to choose. If you could get excited about not having to choose and being able to get everything, somebody put, oh yeah, in the comments. All right, I'm going to be ending this video soon because my arm is getting tired. How long have I been talking? Does anybody know? If you have any questions about anything that I talked about, send me an inbox. Inbox me a message so that I can respond, or if need be, I can put you on the phone with someone on my team since I am here in the DR and my next stop is the beach. But let me know how I can serve you and I can help you in order to get access to what it is that you want. Today is the last day. If you know you want to be at Profitable Event Secrets and you want the early bird, today is the last day to save $300. At midnight, the price is going up by $300. So if you know you want to be there and you need the savings or you need a 3-pay option, you need to stop what you're doing and go to incrediblefactorevents.com or call my office and a member of my team can help you get registered. If you go to my website, incredible1enterprises.com, that'll give you our phone number and you can get access to what you need. So I'm going to boogie. Thank you guys for your time and attention. And remember, if you shift your mindset, you will shift your life. This is Darnyelle A. Jervey, and I'll help you grow your business if you let me. Talk to you guys soon. Take care. Mwah. Bye.